everybody, it's me, Lagardo Laxon, also known as Chino or Artie. I'm here to make a review for, this is a dedication to a person that's asking me to make a review of Vampire Savior, also known as Dark Stalkers on an American soil. For Japanese, it's called Vampire Savior. This is for Hambone 752, okay? I really like your comments and I really appreciate it, so I'm actually making a review of this game. I'm actually playing it via emulation. See, as you can see, I don't have I can't find the game because I actually have this game on my mame, so I have it on high definition as max as I can on resolution wise. This is the Japanese version of Dark Stalkers. So my opinion on it, because when you play the PlayStation version, I gotta tell you, it's not as fluent as this. See, right now it's actually playing a video file instead of the in-game play. This is the in-game play. I'm talking about the PlayStation 1 version. The PlayStation 1 version is not really close to the arcade perfect because due to the lack of RAM. Because PlayStation 1 only has 2 megabytes of video, not video RAM, of memory that it can only handle. That's why there's no such thing as tag team mode in X-Men vs Street Fighter or Marvel vs Street Fighter or Capcom vs Marvel. So this is I'm playing it right now. So the animation is very, very fluent. I gotta say that. The game is based on the CPS2 game processing, because CPS3 is more animated than this one. As you can see, I'm doing fairly good. So, Vampire Savior is actually a fun game because Morrigan is it. And, but as you can see, this game is very, very nice. I mean, animation is so identical to Street Fighter Alpha 2. The controls are amazing too. There's another game called JoJo's Bizarre Adventure or something like that, and that was running off the CPS3 processing. But the graphics on this is nice. So playing the PlayStation 1 version, I do not recommend. It's missing a lot of frames. It's like playing Samurai Showdown 5 or 4 for the PlayStation 1. It was really bad. Street Fighter Alpha 2 was a great port for the PlayStation 1. They even made a gold edition. But 2D games are not really meant for PlayStation 1. It's mostly made for 3D polygon. Alright? So, let me pause this game. Okay. I really, this video is just this, I made this, review for Hambone, Hambone 752. I really thank you for your, subscribing to my channel, and, what do you call it, that game it's a really fun game, okay? But do not play the PlayStation 1 version. It is not worth it. That's why I have it on the main version, because the main version or the there's another format to it, but yet I like using this controller. So this controller is more better. So this is a PlayStation 3 controller. You just plug it in on your PC and it works perfect. So it detects as a PC controller. Or you can use the Xbox 360 controller. They're both Afterglows, alright? Because I'm using that controller. And this is basically another one. It's an Afterglow. And I have this is a red version. And as well as I plugged in the blue version. So, see, let me see if I turn it on. There you go. See, that's the blue version. And then, I don't really recommend the Xbox One controller for fighting games because it's not really that fun. To use it. It's more recommended using it on a PlayStation controller. So I just have it on my Xbox because proprietary. There's a red one, so you can see comparisons. What's recommendations to it? So now, if I have this controller, ooh god, I ran out of inputs. There we go. This is another controller. So I recommend this controller more to play for fighting games than the Xbox, because the trigger behind it really reminds me of Dreamcast. So when you look at an Xbox 360 controller, or Xbox the original, or Xbox One, it's almost identical to Sega's Dreamcast. So they do have that game, I believe, in Dreamcast. So this is really a better source to it because everybody grew, whoever's a nostalgic gamer, they really enjoy playing it Super Nintendo style. So remember, Sony PlayStation originally was supposed to have a CD console version, but they never released it. It was supposed to be Nintendo's PlayStation. So, but but now, I mean, I actually have this controller too to play for my fighting games. Yes, it ends with a USB. Yeah, because this is a third-party knockoff. And also, I have this one right here too. So those are the best ways to play on your. If you're gonna play MAME or Darkstalkers, try to go near close to getting one of these or like that. But Darkstalkers is a fun game. Vampire Savior is actually the original title for the game. It's just like Rockman is over here in America is Mega Man, or Resident Evil is over here. Over there, it's called Biohazard. So, all I can say is that when you play the PC version, I mean not PC version, the PlayStation version, don't play it. It's really that bad. It's the animation lacks of frame rates, and it's not that fluent. It has slowdowns. I heard that there was a PC release coming soon, but it never did. I'll tell you that Capcom released certain titles. Okay, Super Street Fighter 2, Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo came out. I mean, I got the box right here, right there. See, Super Street Fighter 2. This is the PC version, and there's an offer for a 6-button controller, identical to the Super Nintendo. So this is it's released by GameTech, and then Capcom released a line of other of their titles like Mega Man X3, X4, Puzzle Fighter, Street Fighter Alpha 1, and Alpha 2. I remember I had those games, but I sold them because I was desperate for cash. But there was this nostalgic gamer that really wanted those games because it's in its original box and it comes with the catalog and everything like that. And there was another Capcom release games. I remember Mega Man X1 and Super Street Fighter 2, not the Turbo. It came with a 6-button controller, no joke. So those 6-button controller, it runs off the MIDI output of your sound card. So you plug it on the sound card, and then you can play the 6-button capability mode. So if you want true arcade classic to play with your Darkstalkers or Vampire Savior, get one of these arcade sticks. All right, make sure it has 8 buttons on the side, so you can do so much to it. So it can mimic as much close to the arcade action, and make sure it makes that noise, because that's actually the Neo Geo standard. They always like clicking noise, so you can hear the click, 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 click. But since Capcom is always dominating on the fighting game genre, it's still the only one that kept up is Midway, because Midway is known for Mortal Kombat. And Capcom, I don't know what's up with them, but they're not really doing well now because their titles are not as, they're re-releasing games and they're not. I mean, Marvel vs. Capcom 3 was one of the worst games I've ever played, especially the worst DLC format. Check out Angry Joe on his rant about it. So, I like playing classics. So if you're gonna play Darkstalkers or Vampire Savior, play it on via emulation. That's the best way to play it. So, or you can, yeah. But thank you guys for watching.